Hello, my fellow spicy nacho Doritos. I am going to give a tutorial that I could never find such information by myself just looking it up from YouTube or just from a web browser or search engine in general. So, first, I'm just going to talk about something basic about modding, but I just want to tell you, all of you, there is a simple type of mod. Normal sometimes if you put certain mods in a non-mod folder, like this would be a mod folder. Like you could cause mayhem. Like never put it in the something in the Steam library for the actual DLCs. That will probably mess your game up likely. And if you don't know what this type of file is, a live streams.sii, like I think it's supposed to not be in the game by default, based off of like my assuming knowledge, because I can't remember because I haven't checked. I mean, I just had one in for a really long time. It was not even this one that I have. This is like what I have in right now. This mod, world radio stations. But earlier I was having a different one. But I actually like this world radio stations better. World radio stations V14. Okay, so here's a basic information. Okay, I'm going to show you how you go through downloading mods. You will see advertisements. That's normal. Please don't use an ad blocker and support the developers or the uploaders of the mod. And always try to find a big trusted site uh like atsmods.lt, because I just think it's the right thing to look for, maybe like the SCS forms for a SCS form mod maker, or like someone who's using the SCS forms to for you to download their mods, or just find the download area. If you can't, like this is like a big area, but my second option, if you can't find any mods from that mod site, I know that this other mod site, I'm not sure if it's actually a mod site where people could re-upload stuff, and maybe like it not be the original content developer, but I just know it's actually a popular one, and it's not harmful also. Oh dang! I'm sorry. Just my Google Chrome is it's different. Like I have it. I'm not sure why it does that, or if it's supposed to do that. But I just that's how it's been like for me. Okay. So this was the website I was at earlier, atsmods.net, just to show that was that website. Oh no, that was on it. Oh, it's LT. That was the other one. I was like, so the LT is the one I was. I just recognized the way the website looks, and that kind of helps me know for sure what I was thinking about. So sorry about that. This is the website I was at, but this is another option. Like, it might not like I've always liked to check at atsmods.lt first. Just try to like see if check there first because I just always assume the it's more likely to be original from there. And then you can't find it there, then you just still you could I think you'd still find original mod like uploads here more often. Like I mean, still there, there's always a chance someone could upload a mod and not actually original. Anyways, like what the SES forms look like, I'm just going to type it in for SES Viva Mexico. That's one of my map mods I have. So see, this is the SES form. Like it's a Viva Mexico 2. Uh, um, 2. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. 2.5.2. So basically, it's a like here's the trailer. Just don't. Just going to skip through. And this is yeah, like it's actually a like the actual. I actually believe this that it's like the official American Truck Simulator form. Like that's what I like actually assume this is based off of just like exploring and actually like SES software. That's what I think. That's the logo I see for the when the American Truck Simulator game starts up. It is just yeah. I always think of this as a actual American Truck Simulator website for, and I'm going to see if there's another mod. I know there you can get a mod from the actual Steam Workshop, which would I could show you how to. I'm going to show you all of you how to whoever's watching the video how to do that. But there's one thing I don't like about that. That is the one thing I don't like about that is whenever there's an update for a mod, you have to like you could actually just like want those like for older version earlier than you use it for older version of American Truck Simulator, and then you actually have some graphic errors or something like you like texture not found across the sky or ground or or just AI traffic like something like that. Like instead of just showing the textures or you get the idea like mayhem mischief and I'm going to show how it's like okay community hub I think that's workshop. Yeah, you can. There are some mods that don't get like updates or like that aren't really getting updates anymore, and like some people might say like I think there was a mod that said closed as an image. I mean, in the image for it. So basically, there is hope. I think to have a mod for older game version, you just got to look for actual mods in the Steam Workshop that seem to not get any updates. Or you could always experiment, but I'm just saying the easy way to assume is most likely not going to cause mischief is to just try to find one that is not getting updates. Okay. Oh, I was for. Where was I? I mean, I was trying to find. I just want to restart the download just to show it looks like. Okay. So it. This is how a download from share mods would be like. There's also another like actual download cloud website for that you'd find a lot for mods I will show that. I'll try to show that after. Sorry. It's just this is how some ads are inappropriate, but I don't. I'm trying. I just wish I could have made it more kid appropriate, but I'm just trying to teach. Okay, click again, confirm. There's probably going to be some more ads. There's that. There's pop up ads. Okay, click again. Another ad. Got it. Okay, now choose your download method. Premium, no advertisements. Like so, it basically what I think of like when it like based off of what I think I heard or if I remembered correctly from other mod like tutorial videos that this is basically just like to support the mod develop uploader. I think the premium version, but free version like you just it says the premium version has no advertisements. Free version has advertisements. Who cares? You can always like help support with advertisements and not have to pay. Okay. Oh, there's a pop-up advertisement. By the way, just like if you see a pop-up advertisement, don't let it actually fall free if it's like a scam. Just this is how the money is like works for getting paid from advertisements. And sometimes a the item might download that you did not download. That can be normal. So because of the it takes you to a link where it's actually not like just like advertisement, not part of. Oh, I think it. So it downloaded, then well, and then you just grab it from your downloads and. Okay, I'm going to show the other mod download site just so you like all of you can know what it is. I'm well. I also know another place to get mods. Also, this is just I'm just talking about a sharing website first. Um, I'm it's a I'm just going to find a mod and just like, try to find it from there. I'm going to. I think I find it more from atsmods.net more easily. I'm just assuming atsmods.net. Oh, this is not the website. Oh wait. Oh, that is. I think that's odd, but it's like I think I heard. I think I've seen this website before. I think it's some type of website. It's like a. I would say this is like a last priority option, kind of like website. I'm not so sure if it's actually mainly from original developers or if it's just people re-uploading the mods most of the time from that website from this website. Oh, what's all this? Oh, here's so I'm going to try to find a mod. I'm going to go with this mod and just see if it takes me to that sharing website just so I can show example of it. I'm not sure if this mod actually will take me there, but I'm just trying to show example of it's share mods. Like it's not the website that I was trying to show. but I know it's like used with some with a lot of mods, not really as common as share mods. Oh, there are some mods here. I think that have an option for the download website. Okay, I'm going to see if this has if it says the download option. Download links, sharemods.com. I'm trying to show the other. Oh, like I have. I mean, I think I use these Jazzy Cat traffic packs, and they work. But I prefer to use the ones that are compatible with the sound mods I have. So I don't really use all of the traffic packs. I'm going to check the. Oh, Kenworth V900 Lite. By the way, it's I think this like modding as like a like people do as a hobby and they just get paid if someone like what goes through sees his ad or just donates out of respect. I think of it more as like they're actually volunteering for us, and we should appreciate that. Download link 2. Okay, this might be it. Oh no, it's not. It's share mods. Well, I know this is a real like website. It's like the second show. Like it's like one of the second popular mod websites, or like second popular. The most popular is the share mods website. I showed. Oh, there it is. Modsbase.com. This is I think this is like the website I was talking about. So this is like the other website I was talking about, and now I showed that, and I'm going to show this other website to get mods from because this person like it's all in his mods like or this person's own mods I should say. Oh, it's yeah FRKN64 modding. I think that's it. Oh yeah, this is the website. It looks like the website. This is the website. I have some mods from this website, but there are some mods by this person that I wanted a certain version of it because I'm using a certain game version for when I got the mods to install, and I had to actually go from a different source that was not like maybe not original because like apparently it's not listed as a downloaded option from this developer from the source, but this developer does offer various like versions you can choose of the same mod for different game versions. So I was actually trying to download. I think it was I'm not sure if it was like there was another mod, but I think most likely it's just one mod. It was just I know for sure the mod, re like the mod. I'm going to find it here just to show. Oh, not ATS2 mods. Oh, I do have realistic vehicle lights mod installed. I'm gonna search dark. Oh, it's Darker Nights. Yeah, I predicted it because I just remembered. Okay, so this mod, I tried to get a version of this mod that would work for my game, and for my game version I'm using, for the game version I'm using, and so basically I couldn't find a actual old enough version, so there wouldn't be any conflict with the graphics causing stuff like texture not found in text with red surrounding for stuff like the graphics and etc. I don't remember what was affected, but basically this mod I actually, well, I downloaded it from a, this would be like, what I mean I should say is like, since I downloaded this mod from a different source, this would be like the type of situation where you don't have to like worry that like about supporting the developer as much, but still, if you could find a link from that same developer, or any way that you know that is probably going to give money to the developer if you watch the ads, well, by that I mean just there will be pop-up ads or whatever there is based off of the sharing site that the mod developer is using to share the mods to you. Okay. So basically, this is the where the whole American Truck Simulator folder that I have, and this is where regular mods go. This folder, I think pretty much anything you put in this folder won't harm the game. It just will only just harm, like 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 it can only cause conflict based off of the load order or something, or if you just actually put a mod made for a different game version. And now I want to talk about load order. So lots of other YouTubers, or I mean, what I heard from YouTubers teaching about this, they say it's like art, or it is art, but I don't really think that is enough to teach me. I hate just just actually hearing that, and just like hearing the short explanations, and just doesn't help me understand. I had to learn for myself. I had to self teach myself how to learn what those YouTubers, when the YouTubers that said that it's like art or it is art, what they meant by it, and that just isn't enough in my opinion to understand that being art. If you want to understand that it's art, you need to understand what the definition of art is before you actually call it art and just go through the frustration of self learning. So, like, it's not just, well, I'm going to go to where my mods are, where the mods are. So, it's not just about mod art, like the art for the mods, the way you have them ordered. It's about, you can't just put a group of mods and just click confirm because you ordered them in a different order than just like it's not like you just choose the way you order them and then click confirm and then just enter the game and then it'll just work. No, it's not. It doesn't matter how you order them. If you just have tons of mods that need to be launched at different independent times, maybe like some mods need like their other group mod to be launched at the same time for the full effect of the mod to work, and some mods just like I'm going to explain it. Do you see this mod? All of you, you probably see this. If you can see, this is a graphic mod. You have to uh, like graphic mods are always supposed to be launched first. But I recommend before you like just every mod start it down here. But you can't just put them all together. And if you have some mods down here, I think it could also be like there might be a way that just the way you order it could affect. I mean, it does affect for sure, but seriously, you could always organize the mods, and if you can always just there's not always like I mean you could have a mod and place it down here in the bottom in it and just launch that mod by itself while the other mods have already been launched into the game. And you're just in the mod manager right here. You just launch a mod below, for example, this mod, and then just click confirm changes and X and continue the game. I'm not going to click that, but if you do that, and then it could work if you just if the mod is placed below the bottom of the mod at the very bottom, like this mod, or it could also work if you put a couple of mods up. But if you put it high enough up, it could be past an area where it's going to screw it up, and it will just like cause mischief because it's supposed to be launched first. Some like I know the Tesla semi truck mod I launched those Tesla semi trucks. I think I had to, if I was right based off of memory, launch them all together in an order. I'm not sure about the Tesla small trailer. I think I probably launched that separately, but the two like, these two Tesla semi trucks and this third wheel. I'm not sure about the wheel for. Well, yeah, like some mods you have to launch together in order for them to work. So I'm going to explain the way you should, if you want to put mods higher. I'm going to explain why you can't put them higher than and what are the mods you can't put them higher than, like just in most cases. So graphic mods can be at the bottom if you're just actually like wanting to put it above another mod. They can be top each other, in the middle of each other, and there won't be, based off of my knowledge, there won't be any game conflict unless they have to. There's a group that has to be launched together. If I'm right, I mean not if I'm right, but like I've studied, so if I just think I just don't really know what else to say. Like that is just for that part, because if you find a way that doesn't work for you, well, you can always just put it at the bottom. But that's just an explanation. Also, so I don't think you should put a car mod above a graphic mod. one thing I would never do, or a vehicle mod, would never put a vehicle mod above any. I mean, above any graphic mods. Yeah. So here's graphic mods. I'll just have loaded whatever vehicle I want below these. Then I would move them up. I You can't just have them above a graphic mod. If there were just some actual trailer mods, I'm pretty sure that probably is going to be working fine if you just launch a car above those mods, just with nothing else below that. But I just don't have any bad memory with the trailer mods for that. But I mean, sorry, I'm saying but some a lot, but actually, the car mods, um, like I had, I mean the trailer mods. I have actually been, like, I have been trying to master modding for a really long time. I've gone through tons of mischief mayhem with mods, and I've probably done that. I mean, not probably, but I have done that a lot of trailer mods. So I'm just going to just I just don't think I'm wrong, but I had done this a lot. Like, I've suffered consequences of actually, like, by the way, I forgot to mention the emergency type of what the emergency ways to actually quit the game to prevent some, like, let's say, I'm going to say, for example, you have data in the game from a mod listed in a wrong area, like, for so let's say, I'm going to say, I I had loaded a car mod above the order of a graphic mod in the game, and then I load into the game in the car when I go in the dealership for the car, or just when I just spawn the car and after, after I buy it and just get in it, the mirrors will say texture not found, or I mean, I don't think they will. I think they'll just be black in most cases, but that is a possibility. If it's probably because if it's more like a paint type of function that actually shows you the graphics, like, that's the only way I could think of how it's probably could work that way, because I don't think I ever experienced it there being texture not found for the graphic mirror, unless I had actually had the paint job and not saying texture not found before. But actually, I don't think that's a common problem for mod issues. Even I don't really think that's I don't think that exists most likely, and at the same time, I think it's possible, and I don't think I should admit, like, as if I believe it doesn't exist. Okay, so here are some ways to, like based off my explanation, like, here are some ways to, like, crash your game of American Truck Simulator so you don't have a save with something you don't want because you just loaded the game with a bad mod or bad load order mod or whatever type of mod or whatever it is that you've done to the game. Even if you just want to, like, like you actually put something in the American Truck Simulator, like actual like not in the mod folder. This is a good way to recover from those types of situations, to just crash the game. So there are there are three there are two options, and but the third option is more of like you just do it like just I'm going to explain the third option why it's like that type of scenario, like how it is like that, but it's not exactly like you could do it right away, or you like. So basically, you have to set the third option up in advance. You have to turn off your internet before you actually like turn on the game and launch it. And then when you turn off the internet, you can launch the game and just do whatever the heck you want. But if you realize like you did something you actually regret, as long as you have a backup save, you can just actually uh, I mean you can just like go to that save, because the internet wouldn't be on to back up your data to the Steam cloud. I think that's what I did that made that work. So that was the other one of the options. Now the other two options you can do even if you have the internet on or if you don't have it on. So the other two options would be option number one is just force power off your computer or device that you're playing American Truck Simulator from. And by the way, if you just do that, you have to make sure that you force curtain off. You can't just have it like save the windows in some way. If there's any type of saving the data from the game, like you have to turn off the power with like a kill switch type of turn off. It can't just be manually press a button and turn off your computer. And the other way to actually the other way to actually just crash the game so you can go back to a save so there's no corrupt data. Because I'm talking about corrupt data wise. Because you can just go back to that save without doing any of this, and you will still have that problem of corrupt data. Or just what I should say is like mischief caused from a bad mod or different game version mod or just a mod in a bad load order. So the other option is I'm going to show it. So you have America Truck Simulator open. Like I'm just listing a example. So American Truck Simulator is open and Steam is open. So you don't quit. You should never quit American Truck Simulator, but quit Steam. Oops, yeah, I hit it. So never quit. I'm just going to show how this works because it won't. I'm just going to show the crash effect. I want to show how. I'm going to show proof that this works because I don't have to turn off my computer to actually. I'm just to actually show the proof. So I'm just loading into the game. I'm going to show example of this method. From my experience, these methods work when the game is actually from my experience, these methods actually work when the game is not in the actual. You just load into it from your profile. Once you did the loading into the game from your profile, that's the only loading you need to do for all these methods to work. And okay, so I'm going to. Never mind. Okay, I'm waiting for this to load. Also, if the game is loading, I would still recommend all of you do to do that option. But I just want to show the example when the game is already loaded through my American Truck Simulator profile inside of the actual application game. That is not the game inside of the application type of game. I mean, by that I mean just you have to like the game where you just open up the profile and and then you load into that type of game. Okay, so this is the game. This is the game, and now I'm going to show a demonstration. So here's American Truck Simulator, and here is Steam. Never quit American Truck Simulator when you have a situation where you want to crash the game, just so you can actually choose a save option after that, and without having the effect of the actual mayhem or mischief you accidentally caused with the mod. So, American Truck Simulator and Steam. Quit Steam or quit Steam. Don't never quit American Truck Simulator. Make sure you quit Steam. Okay, Steam is open. I'm going to check. No Steam. But there's American Truck Simulator. And it's still open. That's proof that it's still open. But you don't want to just like keep it open. Even though Steam is closed all the way, you in this type of situation you would want to quit American Truck Simulator after you quit Steam. Oh yeah. And by the way, I just clicked in this quit right away. And I'm going to show proof that but like it wouldn't quit when I quit the game. I had to actually open it up, and then it actually did the force quit. So you have to open the game after you quit it for the force for to quit, and that's like how you can force quit it. So that's proof. That's what opened. Okay, that is what. So that is what was open. Okay, opening Steam. I'm opening American Truck Simulator. Okay, here is where it shows my profile. I'm going to continue the game from my profile. And here, as you can see, crash detected. So I see. So like, just delete the saves that are like autosave. Just delete any autosave or say that isn't your save, and then just go. Just after you delete all the corrupt data saves, just continue and choose the save that you actually have saved without any corrupt data from a mod issue or a bad mod loader or a actual mod made for a different game version, or maybe just whenever I say mod for a different game version, I was also meaning like even if it's made for only European Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator 2. Okay, so I don't have any problems with this autosave, so I'm just going to open it and load it. But if or if anyone, like, so if any of you like just have this like autosave or something, and just whoever has corrupt data, just delete it. You don't want to accidentally open it. But I have nothing wrong with that autosave, so so I'm just opened it. By the way, or never mind. Oh, also about the internet method. I mean, about the turning off your internet method. I would recommend any of you to at least load into the non-corrupt data save, or and just actually load into that save, and then before you actually turn back on the internet, because you don't want the actual corrupt data to save from the internet. What I mean is, it you you'll still they. I'm not sure if you could have a corrupt data save and it won't affect you if you just have an older save and you're playing from that. But I don't really suggest that, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so okay, so um, I'm going to go back to where the mods are listed. Okay, going to talk more about the mods. And I also think you should place um, you should play sound mods like right at the beginning of setting up like the game, but like I think you should do that after you set up the AI traffic. If you want to have that affect any AI traffic, if it's meant for AI traffic mods. By AI traffic, I meant AI traffic mods. So this motorcycle traffic pack by Jazzy Cat mod. Well, I have a sound mod for that. Here it is. Sounds for motorcycle traffic pack by Jazz. I have some sounds for other like this is for the a traffic pack mod. So I recommend the to just do like after you do all the graphics and after you do all the graphics, I recommend to just based off of my preference, I would just after that I think I would do all the traffic pack mods, and then the sound mods after that. Also, that would include like this like mods like that. But I think you have to put sound mods, like you have to like just load them into the game one at a time. Like you just select this mod, it's like put a mod in. Let's say I just put this mod in, and this the mod I put in, and then just click confirm changes. But make sure you don't put any other mods that aren't loaded already in with this mod. Like if you just got this mod in, and then just load it in, and once you load it in, you can just add another sound mod. Now, like, I'm going to talk about the map mods. I'm going to talk about what I know about the map mods I'm using, and just oh wait, by the way, I would recommend the actual in, like a type of environment like mods or like I mean like the stuff like money mods and like this and just like at the just load that in the maybe a delivery time mod at the top and no limitations just like do that all in a actual one at a time order for the just listening at the top. And well, I think this is like a I think this would I'll put this like in this group for the way of ordering it. I'm going to try to talk about the maps. If I actually see something else, I might talk about that first. Okay, so maps. Okay, maps. You might want to add some maps to the game you have, but you don't want to screw it up. So, like, let's say you add a one map and then it makes it so you can't add other maps because of the way you ordered it. Well, here's the way I put the maps in that I have. So, here's a mistake I had made with maps before. I originally thought I could put a map like this, like a map improvement mod for current part of the game, just first, and just expect the coast to coast map mod to work. I'm trying to find the coast to coast map mod. Oh, apparently I'm using Super Mega Map Mod. I guess that is, I guess that helped me like add a ton of mods without actually having to do load orders. So if you're using this game version, I'm using 1.36.x, then I would recommend using the Super Mega Map Mod to just get out of the way the difficulty of setting up the majority of maps that it all come inside this one map mod. It's a ton of map, not a ton, but I mean it's like a lot of map mods all listed in one map mod. Mania X Mantrid, like I think I recognize those usernames for creating a map mod like Coast to Coast map mod and Can a Dream. So, what I did, I mean, even if you don't have this, like, just I made a mistake of not adding this first, Super Mega Map Mod. But if you're just using a different game version, or if you don't want to use that map mod, then I made a mistake of not putting this or Coast to Coast map mod, because the Coast to Coast map mod, I think that's the main source of why the game would actually, like, if I put a mod like this or this, like, just like that goes on top of the actual original America that you have first, then it will if actually make it so I can't put this Super Mega Map mod or just Coast to Coast map mod. But if I were to put this first, the Super Mega Map mod, or just Coast to Coast map mod, and then just put these map mods, well, this doesn't matter. This isn't on the original DLCs. Like, I'm talking about add-ons to the original DLC maps. Like, this would be an add-on. No, this is not. This is like an Idaho. Like, it's not. There's no Idaho DLC like for the game version I'm using. So this is not really a actual DLC add-on. Like, by that I mean like not DLC add-on, but it just adds on to the inside of their DLC or recreates a part of it. So Grand Canyon rebuild, Tonopah rebuild, Bellingham Heights improvements. Those map mods I have would all have to go after either if you're using the Coast to Coast map mod or like after either if you're using the Super Mega Map mod. When I'm saying this, I mean this for any game version. It just like, or maybe at least a newer game version I was experimenting with, like one ATS 1.37.x, and basically the Coast to Coast map mod actually like it would like work the same way. So if you have any confusion, just take note of that. And also I think there you might have to order the Mexico maps in a certain order. I don't remember what ordered I ordered these maps in, but you also you have to get mega resources for like I mean this super mega map mod has taken out of me having to need a mega resources mod for like, which is a mega resources pack type of mod. It takes out me needing to have that for Can a Dream, Coast to Coast, but it doesn't take that out of the way of the work for Viva Mexico, Mexico Extremo, Meximap. I also think I'm going to check. There's this other map I think that I've installed. I think depends on that, or two maps. Okay, here, Monka. Like, this is a fictional map mod that I have added to American Truck Simulator, made by someone else. So I'm going to check in the. Oh, requires mega resources 2.1.4. And the mega resources I'm using is 2.1.5. So I don't really think it hurts to use a newer version of mega resources. Only like the only thing that I think that matters with that is if it's compatible with the game version you're using. And by the way, whenever you're uploading a actual add-on for something, add it after that add-on, and don't like add it. Um, just don't add it add-on before you get the main mod. Also, this I have traffic morons. It's a mod I have. I've installed from Steam Workshop. It's an old mod, and I don't think it doesn't. What I mean is it seems to have no conflict with the game I'm using, and it was right after the graphic mods. I think that was what I had installed before the traffic pack mods and the sound mods, like including this. It says, well, it says I think it claims it's meant for ATS 1.37 plus, but I'm using ATS 1.36.x, and it seems to not cause any conflict with my game, with the game I'm using. The game in my profile. Improved trains. I have that map mod. Um, I think this would like be have to. I think improved trains. Um, I think you should like put that before the or after the traffic pack mods before you put the sound mods. This is a mod I have added for, well, you can, for like it paints the, like adds painted triple and singles. Um, well, I think that's like a trailer mod installed. This, this, this. Like, I think you should install those after the traffic, or somewhere around the traffic, not after anything else. After the traffic mods, like, or it has to be before the sound mods. By the way, I think this I think this mod seems to work with like the other game version. Like I mean, like I played with like ATS 1.37.x, and this seemed to work with that. But the version I'm playing now is ATS 1.36.x. By the way, when I said like the ATS 3.7.x, I meant that. That was what I was trying to say instead of ATS 3. I didn't meant S, just in case I sounded like I said S. So this mod basically is, I think it's like one of the must-have mods for actually just wanting to not be limited to the world you're within in the game. if you like the idea of just being in the game, but it's like I downloaded it from it seems to be made by SES Software or the actual American Truck Simulator developers as a mod you could download just as a mod file. And I like this mod because I don't really feel like I mean I don't really it's like I don't feel like you think you're you're not lonely. You think you're fun with your friends with the whole world, just driving guys wherever you could drive, and you just see one of these X rows of a row of X's, and then you, like all of a sudden are lonely and like just make up a lonely story about that. Like this makes it like takes away that type of made up like lonely story that could go those X's being there. You can just literally drive off the map if you wanted to. That's how free you are because it literally does not prevent you anymore to drive in those areas. You can just drive and just you can it doesn't. So basically, you have more room to do a turn. Also, I never mind. So like this, but I'm gonna show the order of how I have my mods ordered. This I I'm gonna show you where I would safely put my trailer mod if I wanted to, and have like the normal area put it if I don't if I like the highest I can put that I normally put a trailer mod with like when I just loaded it in directly. So these trailer mods, I like to put a trailer mod in this area. I put a trailer mod in this area, and it won't. It seems to not cause any conflict for me, like based off of how I loaded a trailer mod in this order. But you can always put a mod, for example, in the wrong load order and purposely cause a graphic mischief behavior where like texture not found, only black, like that type of idea. But you can always at the same time place a mod at the correct area and just have it and working good for when you load it after it's in that right area you loaded it in. So this is where I have my physics mod. Okay. Also, I like to. I think you should put like accessory mods above the actual vehicles. I don't. I'm not sure if it would be wrong not like to do it before listed before, but I just never like. What I mean is I never had anything go wrong with like that. I'm not sure if I had mischief out behavior at all from doing it before. So just to put this idea short, modding is not a actual art form. Is more than an art form. Modding is it's like it's like a it's not like an art form. It's like art form with that is not art form, just like different rand, you know. So whenever you find a mod that you don't know about, always try to experiment loading it in at different areas, like loading different mods in, like first, like other mod first. I mean, like a mod that's a part of that same mod. You load one chunk first, the other chunk first, just like you can problem solve. Like you just switch around the order. You do at the same time, or you can just do multiple at the same time. But that's just how you should problem solve if you want to try to do mod learning by yourself, because I don't really think that is what I mean. I can't find that advice from actually a YouTuber. Like when I tried, you just have to mix the order. When you get a mod you don't know about, like yeah, let's say you have a new mod you downloaded, you just don't really know about how to make it work. You just load it, like take my advice, but when you have the advice taken, like also just load it in, like if it comes in multiple chunks, like experiment with the amount of chunks you load per one time. And also I try loading multiple chunks at the same time, like different amounts. Just change everything in all the different possible ways you could load it in, and that's just how I problem solve. And you can do that yourself. You can do that with any mod you want to. So just like to, as a add-on to all of my advice, just do that other advice, just just do that problem solving, and like as an add-on to my other advice of how it all works. And you're like, if you do that, you're actually, that's actually the way I learned. and and I I hope all like this is really teaching all of you. And I haven't done the offline method in a while for like crashing the game. So I'm I'm trying to say that to help, but like I talk about that method to help, but when I mentioned it, I just time passes, and like when time passes, you don't really like you, you don't really actually. It's like you can't confirm something. It's more like a, it's like memory that is strongly in your head, but you just can't like have the the fresh enough memory, like with that memorization, to confirm that's true. But just know that you did that, but you can't. You don't. It's like I have to know until like if I just try it again. So I just want to let all of you know, just in case anything wrong happens with that method. But it, I think it should work. So okay. Okay, YouTube, I hope I was helpful. I hope I was helpful. I've tried to tell all of you viewers of mine for this video stuff that I could never look up. It's I'm just you might look it up like before this video, but you'd actually find in YouTube like you must like pretty much all the videos you find, like even like the popular videos, just like like the hardest you could search just is more like you're wasting your time than actually getting the right information to actually understand that it's not just artwork, like without saying what the artwork is. Like if someone tells you in a YouTube video that modding is just artwork, and it just talks about the way the person has his mods and their actual like load, that doesn't even explain how they got the mods in their load. The person just actually just like says it's like art and just shows the mods in their load. Like I seen a video that was like that was that, and I thought, literally, why aren't you going to do an explanation like the one I did purposely for this video? In my own mind, I was saying that to that person just without saying it in my own mind. It was like the it's I just can't believe how the tutorial video was more of like a, oh yeah, I'm going to like teach you like that. I'm just want It's more like I'm going to be your self-learning coach. You learn about how to do all these mods on your own. You watch my video, and I'm going to tell you to, you to self-learn it. But you only can get one clue, which is it's an artwork. And look at my mods in my mod list that are active. Like that is actual. That idea is just actually like like the way it's like for YouTube videos. It's like that idea, and I just think that is really like I felt bad for myself when I was like I mean what I mean is like I was like frustrating. I was trying to learn how to mod on my own by myself, and I don't want anyone else to go through that frustration. So I made this video to help everyone watching this video learn how to mod in American Truck Simulator. But not just that, but it's not just like telling you how to download a mod or just like I said earlier, like actually just like like what I had to explain about the other video I saw, like with I'm not actually doing a video just to like actually say, oh, modding is just artwork and nothing else, and then just go show the list of all the active mods that I have active. This is a video I made because I actually care about the future of American Truck Simulator modder. This is the because I care about the future of people trying to get into modding for American Truck Simulator to set up their own mods in their game and have fun. I did the hard work, and now I did the explanation of the how it is. So you don't have to like just not know what you're going through and just waste a long period of time. Now, since I said this, you aren't just going to like just like almost like rage quit like or something like me. uh, you're going to understand that it's more of a type of actual way of problem solving where if your mod doesn't load in, you're just trying to figure out what order like exactly in the way I explained all this exactly how I explained this all. This is the tutorial I wish I could find from YouTube. But I made this tutorial. So there will be a tutorial like this in existence for future first time or people trying to learn how to understand better American Truck Simulator modders. And by the way, I combined both of those to I mean what I did was I was saying that like for uh, I'm doing this for the future of both first time American Truck Simulator modders and people who just want to learn how to mod in American Truck Simulator better. By the way, when I said mod, I meant set up mods to actually prepare them to have fun for your own self or just have fun with others. I don't mean I did not mean any type of like mod like you're creating a mod. I did not meant it as if you're creating a mod. I just meant it as just using mods for entertainment purposes in American Truck Simulator. I just meant that for using mods for entertainment purposes in American Truck Simulator. So YouTube, I hope I helped all of you. I'm really glad that I made this video for all of you watching and for future generations. So I actually help made an impact on people learning how to do the hobby of setting up mods for American Truck Simulator to have fun. Uh, this I'm just glad to do this. I'm doing this because I I'm just it's like I'm happy to just have this out there to help everyone. I'm just happy that I am helping, and I hope you're happy. I hope all of you are happy. I hope I made all of you happy. Bye, YouTube. Bye, my fellow spicy nacho Doritos. I hope this tutorial was spicy nacho bold worthy as a tutorial. I hope this tutorial video is spicy nacho bold worthy as it's a tutorial video. Bye, YouTube. Bye, my fellow spicy nacho Doritos.